Howdy. Today, for 100 subscribers, we're going to be taking a look at Haslab Unicron, the ultimate representation of the Chaos Bringer himself. Unicron comes with a transparent stand into which you can plug small miniature figurines and an arm that will attach to a shuttle based on the Autobot transport ship from the Transformers the movie. You can also take off his head and attach it to another armature that attaches to the transparent stand. While we're on the subject of his head, you can remove his face and— oh! That's horrible. And you can remove his goatee to reveal some interesting details. With the faceplate removed, you can see the movement of the eyes, which is a shame because you can't normally see them. You can use the alternate faceplate and goatee stored in the bottom of Unicron's display stand to give Unicron a brand new look, or a worn look as the case may be, reminiscent of the ending of the Transformers the movie. As for the miniatures, Unicron only comes with the painted Hot Rod and Galvatron. The other unpainted miniatures come with Behold, Leader Class Galvatron. In his robot mode, Unicron is awesome. The presence of this figure is something that can only be felt in person. It is astronomically huge, and it looks so good. It's a massive, beefy character that really embraces the scale of Unicron. It's massive and it's awesome looking. I think it's very imposing in any stance that you put it, and many people have been complaining about how it needs support from the stand. However, the display stand is entirely optional. Almost all of the shots you'll see in this video of him in robot mode are completely unsupported. Just the joints of the figure holding it up, and I think that's incredible. And a lot of people have also complained about the back being a little unsightly. He does have a lot of kibble on him, it's undeniable. But I think it's a small price to pay for the absolute size and engineering that went into making this incredible figure. Here's how Haslab Unicron scales with Deluxe Class Deep Cover, Voyager Class Sweep, Leader Class Grimlock, Commander Class Jetfire, and Commander Class Skylynx. Here's how Haslab Unicron scales with X-Transbots Neptune, Fans Toys Hannibal, Masterpiece Starsaber, and X-Transbots Monolith. Here's how Haslab Unicron scales with Titan Class Black Zarak and Titan Class Fortress Maximus. Here's how Haslab Unicron scales with the included miniatures and scale ships. Please note that the ships are in scale with Unicron, but the minis are not. Here's how Haslab Unicron scales with Voyager Class Sweep, Voyager Class Cyclonus, and Leader Class Behold, Galvatron. In his alternate mode, Unicron is the Monster Planet, the Devourer of Worlds. In Planet mode, you can adjust Unicron's mandibles and the Maw. In his Planet mode, Hasbro takes a figure that is already hard to describe the scale of and somehow makes it bigger. This figure in Planet mode is so big. It's practically the size of a dishwasher, height-wise and width-wise. You need a lot of space to display this thing properly. And I'm not going to lie, the transformation is not easy. Difficulty-wise, it's fairly straightforward. However, the physical size of this figure makes it extremely hard to handle if you don't have easy access to all sides of the figure. I recommend placing it on something that spins or having it in a large open space that you can easily maneuver around, because it is going to take a lot of physical effort to transform this thing, and it will also take quite a while. Here's how Haslab Unicron scales with Deluxe Class Deep Cover, Voyager Class Artfire, and Leader Class Laser Optimus Prime. This size comparison is effectively useless since Unicron could eat all of these figures as a light snack. Here's how Haslab Unicron scales with Transform Element Op Leader, Masterpiece Movie Optimus Prime, and X-Transbots Monolith. Here's how Haslab Unicron scales with Titan Class Black Zarak and Titan Class Fortress Maximus. As you can see, he still makes Titans look small in his planet mode. Now, the ultimate question, is this figure for you? Well, if it's any indication, I bought a Herman Miller Logitech Embody gaming chair and I still paid less than what I paid for this figure. This figure will not only take up a lot of space in your house, it will take up a lot of money from your wallet. So make sure you have both the space to make sure you can display this figure and make sure you're raking in enough dough to be able to afford this figure, because let me tell you, I think it's worth it, but not everyone is able to afford the astronomical prices this figure commands. I hope you've enjoyed this brief look at Haslab Unicron, and thank you for helping me reach 100 subscribers. If there are any other figures you'd like me to take a look at next, leave a comment down below. And as always, I'm Leo, reminding you that plastic toys don't belong in plastic prisons. See you next time.